it's hard for people to hyper focus on certain things like you've been able to.
That's so mad as well, because my inattention, the other part of the ADHD, is like fucked. Like even in here now, when you two are talking, like in this podcast, like I'll miss 10, 20 seconds, and do you notice I zoom back in? Or do you even notice or not? I'm pretty good at hiding it, but I definitely lose you all the time.
Yeah.
But then I'll come back in, and then
I noticed
seamlessly.
One thing I noticed, they asked you about attention to detail, and you were like, I can't remember what your answer was, but it was, or there was another question just after it, and you answered and said basically no, I'm quite loose.
Yeah.
And then I think about you doing commentary though. That's hyper focus. If it's the right thing,
that's mad, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's what I mean. So yeah, my brain is all over. Like it's crazy. Like I can't even really think to myself without it being interrupted by another thought, and then I lose that thought, which is probably why people like me can talk a lot and butt in, because you don't want it to go, so you blurt it out a bit. It's all like that.
Yeah.
But what were we saying? It was but.
Well, I don't know. I reckon.
Oh, but then on the other hand, I can focus.
Oh yeah, on commentary.
Yes. Excuse me. Yeah, that is mad, isn't it? And that hyperfocus.
But like a lot.
Oh, a lot.
A lot.
But
we did a podcast with you, and you knew how many times. Do you remember it?
Yeah.
You knew how many times you swore on it, and that's like not something I could.
I've sworn way more today. Way more. Probably 6 so far.
But
it's such a like a one and the other, isn't it? It's like
I'm joking.
It's like,
but like the thing in the commentary, right, is as well that don't happen that easily, right? So say if it was World Cup and there's 30 men, right, 30 down to 20, they're not going to get the best of me, right? They're not. Like I'm going to make mistakes. I'm all over the place. I'm not in sync with Elliot, who's with me, or who else is with me. Like I'll miss splits. And then I'll miss the key section because I'm looking at this. I'm settling in. I don't know. I'm all over the place. And then I'll make probably a grave error in my mind, like call Roger Vieira, Douglas Vieira, like I did somewhere, like commentate half his run, before you fucking realise, even though his name is there in the thing. But even just, I don't know, something smaller than that. And all of a sudden, like I'll have a panic and I'll be like, oh. And that feeling of making a mistake on air, to me, even if it's like getting a split wrong or something, like is bad. Like it takes the wind out of my sails. Like it's hard. And then I start a recovery process. So I'll be back to basics for 2 or 3, and then usually I'm in, and I never have to think about where a split is or where the key section ends or anything. I am going. We are in sync.
Yeah.
It's piss.
Really?
It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. I'm not thinking. I'm just talking. I'm just commentating.
Flow
I'm
state.
I'm just going. And the minute you lose that inhibition or start thinking about what you're fucking saying, like or at the start when you're a bit, nervy or whatever, when you blow that out, and it'll come with a good run can bring that. Like, is that by 2? Is that by 3? You're in.
Yeah.
So something will bring you in, and then I won't go out again usually. Unless you get 10 riders that are all slower, then it can feel like a bit tricky. But then I'll make another mistake, and it'll bring me back in.
So you're not like consciously doing that in a way. You are, but you're not.
No,
so if someone said to you,
I notice mistakes. I never notice the seamless, the not seamless. It's never seamless. The bit where I'm on autopilot. No.
Yeah.
You know what? It's the same as when I was racing downhill, right? You'd start a run and you'd hear the crowd everywhere and you'd hear people going, "Go on, Rob," and you'd be like, "I fucking know him." Yeah. And then, halfway down, you wouldn't hear a fucking thing. You wouldn't hear a word. You'll just be like in it. And it's almost the same in commentary. They call it flow state, don't they? I mean, I don't even know what that is. But, like, what is that when you're just in tune with your own brain?
What you were just saying.
Yeah, well, there you go then. I mean, in commentary, I've had it, and rarely in downhill racing I could get it, but it would usually be on a good run. It would be on a good run when the only thing I could really probably hear was my own breathing, you're in your own mind, like, working.
So if someone said to you, like, how do you get into that state? It's just... Okay, it's just doing it.
Takes me a bit of time.
And I think it's the same with doing this, because I always think after the first hour,
you
settle in and you're like, things are just happening. It's not weird. It's just happening.
We're flowing. Same.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it as well. I mean, when we do just ride, Elliot's the lead, so he has all that pressure.
Right.
Actually, like to keep the conversation going. Right.
Okay.
But even sat behind him, sometimes I'm not. It doesn't come. It's not easy, and then all of a sudden, everyone fucking chills out, and the chat starts. Yeah, it's funny.
But you can't manufacture it; it just has to happen.
It's interesting. We were talking about kids the other day. You know, kids, they reach it real easy. That's why children pick stuff up so quick. They're just. I don't know, but I feel like that. I remember being more in it. Just whatever I was doing, I was just in it. I didn't think about gas bill. Or like, you know, or do I know him?
Distractions as a kid.
Yeah, you're like a horse with the thingies on, aren't you?
That is so true.
And that's why you like learn so quick, and your brain's like a sponge, and you just everything's exciting, and you're just in it, doing it, and like, yeah, I'd love to get back to that. Sometimes it happens, but rarely. Like with anything.
Yeah, it's harder now. It's right in life. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wonder if I loved commentary so much as well because. Like everything, everything's gone. So even walking into a commentary box, like the phone could go and like, yeah, you got a fucking gas main gone or something, you know. Oh, hang on, I've got to sort. But once you sit in that commentary box, like, and it's live, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You were doing that screen there for 2 hours. That screen there with some splits on headphones, and this dude here, and that is it. That's my operation area, and all that it's got to do is have the very best shit come out of my mouth to match that picture. That's it. It's easy, really, right? Once you know, it's like there's not really any distractions, and that I fucking love that. I love that. That's all I got to worry about, and then I love the process around it, getting all the stats, and I love sitting in my hotel room for fucking days and days. I don't care if what hears it, sitting on the bed researching. I love it. And then getting to deliver it. Yeah, it's fantastic. You know, and that process, but the end bit of just being in a commentary box and no one can touch me. I'm on my own in there, apart from Elliot, whoever's with me. Yeah, that's the bit I love. That's the bit I live for. Yeah, it's cool. It's
pretty
really
cool
nice.
to find something like that. I don't reckon many people can really say, "Oh, I've found the thing like that."
I only found it by luck.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like, what are the chances?
It's mad, isn't it? Because if I could have found a similar thing in downhill, I might have been a much better downhill racer. But you would have been. You would have been. ADHD and stuff. It can help with downhill, but also, I think having autism and stuff doesn't help probably because your expectations, and if they're different, it kind of, for me, it screwed me a bit. You know, if it was only pedaling, I was like, this ain't downhill, and there was always pedaling, so that was 99% of the World Cup tracks out the window for me. Really, you know, give me like 2 a year, you can have a go at. But you know, it's interesting. Yeah,
I've got a question before we go to the ad break. I've got a question.
You offered 2 hours on this one.
Would you recommend going and getting yourself tested for anything? Would you recommend going through the process that you've been through? Okay. Hey man, what an episode that was. You did amazing in it.
And so did you.
You shone like a star.
You shone like a moon.
Can we also put something up here that you can click on for the next episode?
How about we put a subscribe up there in the middle?
Yeah, I love
We're going to put a video we think that our lovely companionship will love on your face.
On my face?
Yeah.
So
and
they
on
can't see me now?
Gone. And on my face, another video that we think people will love. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please hit like and subscribe. You guys are the best.
Peace and love.